So today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite movies of all time. Not my favorite movie, but one of my favorites. That would be Cloverfield. This is the first Cloverfield. Came out in 2008, produced by J.J. Abrams, directed by Matt Reeves. I just found out this was actually his directorial debut, and then he went on to direct a couple of the Planet of the Apes movies. He's going to be directing the Batman movie. It's coming out with the DCEU. It's not Ben Affleck anymore, but whatever. So I thought that was kind of interesting that he did get his start with Cloverfield. And I've been a fan of all things Cloverfield for a long time. I really like Cloverfield. I liked 10 Cloverfield Lane a lot. I was super excited when that was first announced. It was not anything I was ever expecting. And then I also liked the Cloverfield Paradox, which came out on Netflix last year. That was a huge surprise, like the day of surprise, unlike anything we've ever gotten before. But I don't really remember the first time that I saw Cloverfield. I don't think I saw it in theaters, but I don't. If I didn't, I don't know how I saw it then, because 2008 was a while ago, more than 10 years, and I don't know. I was seeing movies in theaters back then. I remember that, because I remember something I always remember is Iron Man 2. I think I saw that in theaters, and the only reason I remember that is because there was a trailer for Super 8 before Iron Man 2, and that just seemed right up my alley. J.J. Abrams directing that again. I'm a big fan of the whole mystery box kind of thing he does and the viral marketing behind it. Cloverfield just had a huge viral marketing thing. I wasn't like a part of it that much, but I remember it was like a big deal. There was like more information given in the viral marketing of Cloverfield than was actually in the movie. Cloverfield is kind of this like weird cross between the Blair Witch Project and Godzilla. It's really quite strange. I don't know. The movie's like super short too. It's like 70 minutes, and 11 of those minutes are credits. It's I don't know. No, I've just always enjoyed disaster movies and big monster movies and destroying everything, and it's so simple too in a way. You don't really see that with a big monster movie. They'll cut away to what the government's doing or what the military's doing. You never solely follow people on the ground, that I can think of. I think that's kind of part of its charm. Some good people in there too. You got Lizzie Kaplan. What's his name from Deadpool? T.J. Miller, I think. Plays the main character named Hud. This is a very, very subtle reference to video games there. Michael Stahl David is in it. He's been in a bunch of stuff I've seen. He's pretty decent, Michael Stahl David. He hasn't really gotten anything too big. It's interesting. Some other people, like there was another person. There's somebody else in Cloverfield that I'm totally forgetting about. That like the person's like a big deal. You don't realize that person, and then you're like, oh wait, yeah, that person's in there. I don't know, because the thing is just like a small like background scene. Because there's a lot of people in that party. But I don't know. It's just a really good movie. I enjoy this a lot. And plus, of course, all of what it led to, I think, too, is a big factor of it. You got the whole parallel universes and alternate realities and stuff you start getting with 10 Cloverfield Lane and Cloverfield Paradox. I don't know. It's just sometimes it's hard to explain. There's just something about it that really resonated with me, I suppose. That sounds fancy and sophisticated, like I know what I'm talking about. But yeah, I mean, I didn't really have anything to talk about today. Honestly, these movie reviews are kind of tough to do because I'm not constantly seeing movies in theaters. So I kind of like gotta watch something or talk about something that I know quite a lot about, like Cloverfield. I did just watch Black Hawk Down again. It wasn't my first time, but I could have talked about that, I suppose. It's got a really Black Hawk Down is like a really great cast. There's a lot of people in it who at least are popular now. I mean, it's crazy. William Fichtner's in it, Tom Hardy, Ewan McGregor, Jason Isaacs, the guy who plays Mr. Fantastic in the Fantastic Four movies, Orlando Bloom. I feel like I'm missing people, but Game of Thrones dudes in it, lost the hand. There's just a lot of people in that movie. It's Eric Bana. It's crazy. So, I don't know. I really gotta figure out or plan ahead what I'm gonna do for these movie reviews. Cause I'm kind of drawing a blank here when it comes to what I should do next.